afternoon, passengers, and welcome to Confetti Air. We're currently flying at the speed of rainbows on a beautiful sunny day, so we don't expect any delays on our way to Confetti Land. The crew will be around shortly to offer you sparkling water and gummy bears, as well as pillows to make your travel more relaxing. Until then, fasten your seatbelts, hold on to your disco balls, and enjoy the rest of your flight.
Greetings from Confetti Land,
home of the Confetti Bar. I'm Jessica, founder and confetti artist.
And I'm Alexis, head of happiness. Join us here in this magical, colorful place where we
have fun,
feel feelings,
and encourage you to embrace your unique version of happiness and all of its beautiful, messy pieces.
We are so excited to have you join us.
Well, here we are. It's officially
official.
The first episode from Confetti Land. Are you excited?
Yay! I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm super excited. So, for everyone who is going to join us here in Confetti Land, I am Jessica, and I am the founder and confetti artist at the Confetti Bar. And I'm here with the amazing Alexis, who I will let introduce herself.
I am Alexis, and I have the great honor of being the head of happiness at the Confetti Bar.
If you all follow us on the socials, you'll see her lovely face more than anything because she definitely has that part of Confetti Land under control and does an amazing job at that. Okay, so here we are, ready to talk about all things confetti with all of the people. So I figured we should start with a little history of the Confetti Bar, maybe?
A good place to start.
All right, cool. Well, the very brief history is I started the Confetti Bar back in 2013. I literally woke up one day and told my husband, aka our director of digital awesomeness here at the Confetti Bar, I literally woke up and the first things out of my mouth were, I want to start a confetti shop. And he was like, okay. And so that's what we did. And so it has been more than 10 years of making confetti, specializing in custom confetti and specialty mixes, and just making all of the fun and all of the happiness. And Alexis joined us a few years ago as our head of happiness. And we are just ready to keep covering the world in all kinds of confetti.
Yes, I love that story. I could listen to it every day.
Well, that's the very, very brief version. We'll get into maybe someday everything that happened between then and now, but for now, that is the brief history.
Yes.
I also thought it would be fun for you to tell everyone kind of your first experience with the Confetti Bar and sort of how you heard about us and how this all came to be, me and you here right now.
Yes. So, in college, I had to take this tech solutions class where, for whatever reason, we had to create a blog that we had to post weekly for, I don't even remember how long it was, but I was like, what in the world am I going, literally, and I was like, what am I going to write about weekly for like 10 weeks? And so I love celebrations and gatherings and confetti, and so Confetti Rain was born. And through that, my mom gets into everything that me and my brother are up to. And she found
shout out
Confetti
to
Bar.
Confetti Carla.
Yes, major shout out. And so she sent me a box. I think it was some random acts of confetti is what she sent to me.
I'm going to have to go back.
Y'all since.
I'm going to go back and look up that first order. I can't believe I never thought to do that until just now.
Okay, but
stay
honestly,
tuned. That will be a follow-up. That will be a follow-up.
Yes,
Aww.
And at some point, like a movie night mix was involved as well.
Oh, yes, I remember. I literally, remember every single confetti mix I've ever made because I do hand mix every single one. So I definitely remember
and they're all incredible.
Of those. That was a while back, too. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm excited after this. I'm going to look that up. All right.
I love that.
All right, so obviously we love actual confetti here, right? I mean, that is what we do.
Yes.
But we hope everyone who's listening to this realizes that it's not really about confetti. I mean, it is, but it isn't. We really see confetti as that metaphor, as that symbol. It's a vibe. It's a lifestyle. It's kind of that way to remember to embrace color and joy and celebration and all the good things. But that also doesn't mean that we're just like, everything is always sunshine and rainbows and everything is perfect. Like, we recognize that life is really hard sometimes, but confetti is just meant to be that physical and symbolic reminder that there is always hope and happiness to be found. So that's really what we're getting at. So I thought it would be kind of fun. So we have something called the Confetti Club, which is our email list. And we sometimes ask people who have joined to let us know what confetti means to them. So I have some responses here, and I thought it would be kind of fun to go through some of them. And we'll get Alexis's thoughts on them.
Let's do it.
Are we ready? Okay, so
we are confetti ready.
Perfect. So Serra says that it is, so this is, what does confetti mean to you? So Serra says it's positivity, fun, and being extra.
I'm going to have to agree with that. I always do feel a little bit extra when I'm throwing confetti, but it is very fun and positive. So
there you go.
I agree, Sarah.
All right. Well, we also have Jill says that it is about celebrating life. It's taking time to recognize the beauty of color and taking time from daily tasks to just enjoy people in our lives with a little extra fun added in.
Jill understood the assignment. She gets it. She gets it.
Everybody does. Okay, these are good. All right, I'm going to run through a few more a little quicker. All right, so Cheryl says that it's a reminder that lots of little things make joy, not just one big thing, which I especially love because that's obviously just like confetti. It's a lot of little things mixed in to make something cohesive that is fun and celebratory.
Yes, I love that.
Paige says that it's smiles, dancing, laughing, and crying, but good, happy tears, of course. I'll add my own little note that we can also have some sad tears in there because that's perfectly fine. Yes. Amanda says it is a celebration of all things fun and sparkly. It's sunshine and little girl giggles, sugar cookies and flowers, glitter and barefoot dancing.
That's amazing.
So good. Carla says it's little pieces of sunshine, which I love.
Yes.
Bianca says that it's living out loud.
Ooh,
I have to agree
I like it.
Alicia says it's celebrating the big moments and the little ones. It means spreading a little bit of joy in the most magical way. Yes, yes. Brenna says it's unexpected joy.
Ooh,
which I like.
Well, surprise.
And last but certainly not least, Christy says confetti is life.
Yes.
Which
I love our
basically
confetti community. Yes.
They get it. They get it. So
they do.
If anyone listening agrees with any of those things, then you're in the right place. So we're happy to have you here. Okay. The big thing that I think we need to talk about when it comes to confetti is the idea of beautiful messes. Because I have to tell you, in 10 years of making confetti, it has been my observation, especially when doing in-person events, that you have two very distinct kinds of people. There are the people who wholeheartedly embrace the confetti and will be like, oh my God, yes, this is amazing, this is fun, this is wonderful. And then we have the people that are like, ooh, it gets everywhere. Ooh, it's just like glitter. Ooh, how do you clean it all up? Ooh, don't come near me with that. And I have to say that we've done many events where we did like confetti photo booths, so where people like would literally throw it while we took pictures. And it was always the people who were the most resistant to it. And we're like, no, I'm not going to do that. And we're like, just do it. Like, it's fun. And if they ended up doing it, they were the ones who like fully committed, like 100% got into it. And now I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, but I do feel like the way you react to confetti is sort of an indicator of how you show up in life. right?
Yeah, it's a good litmus test.
So I think what we want to stress here in Confetti Land and what our kind of main goal here in the chats that we are going to have to come is really about embracing beautiful messes, making beautiful messes, and seeing that life, yes, can be messy, but just like confetti, it can also be really beautiful and fun and magical. So both things can coexist, and you don't have to choose one or the other. And really, more than anything, I think for me, confetti represents the idea of happiness, but not, again, in a way of just like everything is always amazing, but it's happiness is a means of hope. So really, it's not just about always feeling good, but it's about the journey and exploring and constantly reminding yourself to look for those joys and the magic in every day through everything you're going through, every season of life, and using confetti as that physical reminder as well as that symbolic reminder to do that. And I think that's really the goal. So,
yeah,
Alexis, I would love to hear how you feel about confetti and what your goal is here in these little chats of ours.
Yeah, I just agree with everything that you said, honestly. Anytime I talk to people about confetti, I get very similar responses, and I'm like, don't worry, you can have a good vacuum too. But yeah, I think that it's just such a fun reminder to myself, confetti is, to celebrate the little things and the big things. So yeah, I love making a mess.
Don't we all? All right, so as a part of this mission for us to spread confetti far and wide, we have what we like to call that confetti vibe. Hashtag that confetti vibe. And along with that, we have what we like to call the Confetti Commandments. So I think we should go through all 10 of them and discuss.
Let's do it.
Okay. Number 1, confetti always, which I think is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
That's basically the number 1 rule here in Confetti Land. Number 2, disco balls go with everything.
Yes, it is one of my favorite things that you also share a deep love for disco balls.
The love runs deep.
It does.
Runs deep for the disco balls.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think it's the perfect complement to confetti. It's obviously about reflection and fun and good vibes as well, but it just makes everything a little more magical and filled with light, and what could be better than that?
It's like confetti.
Light confetti, yes. Perfect. There's nothing more magical than when that sunlight hits a disco ball and your entire room lights up.
Yes.
The best. Okay. Number 3 is that it's okay to feel sad sometimes. Yeah. And that's probably one of my most favorite of the commandments, because let me tell you, I feel sad a lot of the time. But that's okay.
I really appreciate this one. It's a good reminder because we are both feelings feelers around here as well. I feel all the things mostly, usually, together.
At the same time?
So, yeah, at the same time. So, I really appreciate that reminder. That's okay to be sad.
Like we said, it's not just about feeling happy. It's about feeling all the things. Number 4, all moments matter, which I think is just kind of an extension of number 3, but just a little bit more of a specific reminder that every moment is worth celebrating. It shouldn't just be left for the big things, quote unquote, or, the expected things, but, literally every single moment that you choose to celebrate, good, bad, neutral, anything in between, I think is worthy of that celebration.
Yeah. Being a little extra for everything is okay.
It is. It's necessary. It's a good reminder. Okay, number 5 is to trust the magic. another thing we're very big on here in Confetti Land is magic and just
Mm-hmm.
believing in that little something unexpected or that you can't quite explain, and all of the fun stuff that does make up the magic of confetti and all the magic that can be found in Confetti Land.
Yes.
Number 6, embrace the messy parts. We already talked about this a little bit, but again, I think it's a good reminder that we want to love the messy parts just as much as all the rest of the parts. And we should embrace them and look forward to them and not be so afraid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, always party responsibly, which for me is both practical and a little metaphorical, but I think obviously we do encourage people, if you are going to choose to celebrate outside, that you do use biodegradable confetti, of which we have 3 different kinds, shameless plug.
Yes.
But regardless of what brand of confetti, if you are going to be outside, please, please, please always use biodegradable confetti. But it also means to party responsibly in the sense of like, be aware of the things you're celebrating and be aware of the things you genuinely want to celebrate. Be aware if you feel like your celebrations are empty because you're celebrating things that maybe you don't really want to or you feel pressured to. Again, just like checking in with your feelings and making sure that you're really thinking about your own joy and your own happiness as something that's actually true for you and not something that you're just sort of experiencing because you think other people think you should be. So little double meaning there.
Yeah.
All right, number 8, rainbow is a color.
Yes. Yes.
Which has to be true because anytime anyone asks me what my favorite color is, I say rainbow because I can never pick just one. And it usually depends on my mood and a bunch of other factors. So I think it's perfectly acceptable to just say rainbow is a color.
Yes. I got that response when I asked a kiddo who was part of our, like, my day job. And she was like, rainbow is my favorite color. I said, honestly, same girl, same. So, yes.
She is
agrees.
already on her way to living by the Confetti Commandments.
Yes.
All right. Number 9, when in doubt, add sparkle. I mean, really. That's just like a given, right? And again, I think you could take it in a couple of ways. I mean, literally, you could throw some glitter on something, which is never a bad idea. Or you can take it in the metaphorical sense of the sparkle of life. And again, adding in those little joyful, happy, glimmery moments. And just making sure that even if you're feeling a little down or something like that, that you can always add some sparkle to make it just a little bit better.
You can still make the whole place shimmer, as Taylor Swift would say.
Okay. I don't know if this is the right time to admit this to you, but other than like hearing it like peripherally, I've never intentionally listened to a Taylor Swift song. Not that I have any problem with it. I just haven't. I haven't lived.
I haven't lived. It's okay. It's all right. I'll let it slide.
Alexis's face right now is probably like, where is the end leave call button?
I'm just thinking I'll send you some song recs after this.
I might be alone in Confetti Land next time. Okay. Number 10, the final of the Confetti Commandments is to remember to have some flippin' fun. And obviously that is what we're going to try to do here. It's what we're going to try to do in life. And again, it's not to, forget or dismiss that there are some bad, sad, or hard things that happen. But what good is it if you can't have some fun along the way? So those are our 10 Confetti Commandments. We actually have this as part of our digital magazine, 101 Things to Do with Confetti, which you can get for free if you sign up for our email list at www.theconfettibar.com/join. So hope to see lots of new faces in Confetti Land. Was that good? Did that sound like super rehearsed and practiced?
It sounded just really on point.
Okay, good. All right. What else can we say about confetti?
Wow, we love it. We hope that you will love it too. Either you learn to love it through Confetti Land or you already do.
Yes. So we hope that you continue on this journey throughout Confetti Land with us, and we will bring lots of magic and fun and inspiration. And until next time, we hope y'all throw some confetti.
Yeah.
Until next time. I don't know, we need like an ending like catchphrase.
We do.
We'll have to work on that. Okay.
What should it be? Okay.
Stay tuned for that too.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Attention passengers, we've safely landed in Confetti Land right on schedule. Please remove your seatbelts, gather your belongings, and exit the plane in an orderly fashion. Thank you for flying Confetti Air, and enjoy your stay in Confetti Land.
For more fun, join us on the socials at the Confetti Bar, and you can join the Confetti Club to receive free inspiration delivered to your inbox at theconfettibar.com/join.
Thanks for visiting.